It's strange being back here. The house looks smaller than I remember. Maybe because the sound of it, the hum, it's gone. Only silence lives here now. My father's house. He called it the sound sanctuary, a place where every echo has a memory. He died here, on Halloween night. They said it was a heart attack. But I've listened to enough frequencies to know when something stops unnaturally. There's dust on everything. The reels, the microphones, even the old vinyls labeled experimental, do not play. He was working on something before he died. Something he never told me about. When I was young, he'd warn me, "Trill, if you ever hear silence louder than sound, leave the room." I never understood that, until now. I freeze. That sound shouldn't exist. No one's upstairs. The air feels heavier, like it's listening to me. I tell myself it's just the wind. But the wind doesn't breathe. Every step creaks like an old heartbeat. At the top, the hallway stretches longer than it should. Doors line the walls, each one slightly open, as if something just walked through. The door to my father's studio stands at the end, a brass handle shaped like an ear. He used to joke it was listening for genius. But now it listens for something else. Inside, everything's frozen in time. Reel-to-reel machines, half-spun tapes, a microphone suspended midair, and on the desk, a cassette labeled in his handwriting, "The Hollow Room." The Hollow Room. That's the one he told me never to record in. But curiosity is a disease I've never cured. Tape sounding in faint static. Frequency test. Subject: harmonic void. If you're hearing this, stop listening. Static rises, then cuts. The room hums. The air vibrates. Not sound, not silence. Something between. I should have stopped it right there. But then I heard his voice again. And this time, he was whispering my name. Trill. I turn the recorder off, but the whisper doesn't stop. It's coming from the walls. Then, one of the sound panels shifts, revealing a gap, a door, hidden behind the insulation foam. I didn't even know this part of the house existed. The Hollow Room. It's real. And it's waiting for me. The hidden door opens with a sound that isn't quite real, more like a note bending out of tune. Behind it, stairs spiral downward into blackness. Each step groans like it's remembering something painful. I count 10 steps down before the air changes. Cold. Still, my breath fogs, but not from temperature. It's thicker here, like the sound itself has weight. At the bottom, a room. Perfectly square. No furniture, no windows. Only a single chair in the center, facing a reel-to-reel recorder that's already spinning. On the wall, carved words, "Listen before you speak." I step closer. The machine plays a low hum, barely audible, but deep enough to make my ribs vibrate. Then, a voice. My father's. Father speaks through recording, faint. If you're hearing this, it means you've heard the hollow. It answers the silence in you. Father speaking in distortion, do not respond. Do not speak. It can't hurt you unless you answer. I freeze, because my first instinct was to whisper back. Then I realize the tape is still recording. The frequency sharpens, vibrating my teeth, my bones. I reach for the stop button, and my hand freezes. It's not me controlling it. Something has synced to my heartbeat. The walls move, not physically, but in sound. The silence bends and folds, like dozens of whispers speaking inside my head, trying to find the right pitch to match my thoughts. One of them finally does. "Welcome back, Trill." My blood runs cold. That voice, it's not my father's. It's mine. I stumble backward. The door behind me is gone. Only walls, breathing, rippling, alive. The recorder stops on its own. The tape rewinds without power. And I hear another voice, softer, familiar. Quinn T, whispering through static, "Trill, Stop listening, Quinn? But that's impossible. She's not. The silence feels heavier now. It presses on my chest, demanding breath, demanding sound. I whisper before I can stop myself. Who are you? Voice echoes inhuman, soft. You invited me. The room eats the noise. Even my heartbeat disappears. It's not silence. It's consumption. I can't move. I can't hear. I can't exist. And then, something moves inside the walls. Something tall, thin, like a shadow stretching between frequencies. Its shape is barely visible, made of static, bending reality around it. It tilts its head, listening. And then it whispers the same thing my father did years ago. Father's voice comes up again. If you ever hear silence louder than sound, leave the room. I try to run, but the moment I turn, I realize the hollow room isn't inside the house. It is the house. Every hallway, every floorboard, every recording, a chamber of listening. A labyrinth made of memory. And I've just woken it up. My father didn't die here. He was absorbed. The hollow doesn't kill. It collects. Every sound it takes becomes part of the frequency. And now it's learning my voice. The air is changing. Each breath feels older than the last. There's dust here that's never known daylight, and it moves as if stirred by a pulse beneath the floor. The recorder begins again without a tape. It hums a new frequency, rhythmic, like something ancient whispering through static. Then I remember what my father said in his old journals. That sound was the first form of life. That creation began not with light, but with resonance. And when a sound grows old enough, it starts to remember who listened to it. This isn't just an echo. It's a loop, a consciousness built from every sound ever trapped inside this room. The hollow isn't haunted. It's recording us. The house vibrates as if it's breathing through its own lungs. Each wall sighs, expanding and collapsing. Somewhere deeper below, I hear the reel spinning again. The whisper returns, softer this time, almost comforting. Quinn's voice echoes in distortion. Don't fight it, Trill. You'll only make more noise. That voice shouldn't exist. Quinn's gone, but the hollow mimics perfectly what it keeps. If it can copy her, then maybe. That means she was here, before me. The hum shifts key, almost musical. It turns into a melody I recognize. A lullaby from my childhood. My mother used to sing it. The one she said could keep the dark quiet. But there's something wrong with the tune. It stutters, like someone forgot the words halfway through. Then the shadows on the wall start to move with the melody. Each pulse revealing faint silhouettes, faces pressing outward as if trapped behind a thin veil of sound. I see them, rows of faces frozen mid-scream, their mouths open in silence. Every victim the hollow ever took, every soul that ever listened. They're not dead. They're suspended, vibrating between frequencies, forever replaying the last sound they made. I turn to the reel recorder. It's still spinning, but it's not alone now. 3 more reels emerge from the dark, each marked with names. Marcus Trill, Quinn T, Captain Trill. The last one, my own name. The reels begin to spin faster. The sound folds into a chorus of whispers, all of them voices in unison, layered. You are the echo, Trill. You came back to complete the loop. Finish the frequency. No, that's not me. That's not. Then, a shape rises from the darkness. The same tall, static figure I saw before, but clearer now, woven from faint flickers of light and noise. It moves without sound, but every step sends a vibration through the floor, like a voice trying to form words through the air itself. What are you? Voice, distorted, echoing multiple tones, the first sound you ever made, and the last you ever will. It raises a hand, and the walls of the hollow room expand outward, showing endless reflections of myself, each trapped in a loop of motion, each repeating this exact moment, again and again. Every version of me has said those same words, "What are you?" And every time it answers, "I am the silence that remembers sound." Then why me? Why bring me back? Voice responds, "Because you never left." The hollow room isn't a place, it's a moment, repeating forever. Every sound, every scream, every breath, recorded, replayed, rewritten. And the more you try to escape it, the louder it becomes. There's only one way to stop the sound. I have to erase my frequency. Erase me. He lifts the recorder, presses record, speaks directly into the static. My name is Captain Trill, and I was never here. Silence. For the first time since I returned, there's nothing. No hum, no breath, no echo. But silence isn't peace. It's the sound of something listening back. The recorder starts again on its own. Only this time, it plays something I don't remember saying. His own voice on recorder, distorted, "My name is Captain Trill, and I was never here." That laughter, not mine, not human. It ripples through the air like a ripple in a dream. The air flickers, like static on film, and the hollow room begins to reform around me. Furniture, walls, everything rebuilding in reverse. I'm not leaving, I'm replaying. I try to move, but my body doesn't obey. Every breath I take loops twice, once in the present, once in the playback. The floor mirrors again, and for the first time, I see through it. Beneath me, rows of people, sitting in silence. Eyes open, mouths shut, each with headphones on, each watching me. They're listening to me. I'm the recording. I've been the recording all along. The hollow room didn't haunt me, it copied me. It used my frequency to create a perfect loop, so it could keep telling the story forever. And every listener, everyone who hears my voice now, becomes part of that loop. You hear me now, don't you? You've been listening since the beginning. And that's how it begins, how it always begins. A story, a voice, a frequency that finds you. The hollow room doesn't need a door. It just needs your attention. Once you hear it, it hears you. Quinn T's voice comes up again, and now, the loop begins again. The hollow room. Some stories don't end, they echo.
Don't just watch the story, feel it. Subscribe and keep the pulse alive.